Hey y'all, as many of you know, I'm nearing 7 years on hormone replacement therapy, otherwise known as HRT, where I've been taking testosterone as part of my physical transition from female to male. I realized that I never went into detail about how I got on testosterone, so why not now? Because almost 7 years ago, I randomly uploaded this video.
Hi. Okay, so this is my first video where I'm actually talking. Yeah, so it's January 21st, it's like noon. This morning I went to the endocrinologist in Boston, Dr. Spack.
We've been wearing the same shirt. I somehow still fit in it. Wow. So how did I get to that day? Well, there are many ways to begin taking testosterone, but it is most important to do it under the supervision of a doctor or an endocrinologist, which is a doctor who specializes in hormones. Sure, you can definitely get hormones or steroids illegally, but that is dangerous and illegal. And honestly, it wasn't until I began on hormone replacement therapy that I realized just how much hormones affect our physiology and our mental health, so it's really important to be under supervision. So in 2008, I began trying to find a way to begin on testosterone. And again, this is 2008, almost 8 years ago. So we basically want to keep in mind that things have changed since then wildly. Now there's gender clinics, or there's just primary care physicians that can help administer testosterone. There's many different ways to get testosterone nowadays. So I will put some links and references below for you to check out. I'm just going to speak about how I specifically started on testosterone. So back in 2008, what my research showed me was that I would need to meet with a therapist for at least 3 months in accordance with the Harry Benjamin standards of care. Those are sometimes followed really strictly now, sometimes they're not followed at all. But those were in place when I was trying to get treatment. So I ended up meeting with several different therapists over the course of about 1.5 years, and finally the last 6 months of therapy I spent with one that was extremely educated on transgender issues and on gender identity. So after meeting with her for several months, and bringing my parents actually to therapy sessions with her, we came to the conclusion that I definitely wanted to take testosterone, as I figured that it would alleviate some of my dysphoria, especially around my voice. So that was a big concern of mine, and through bringing my parents to therapy, since I was only 17 at the time, I was able to get my parents' permission to begin on testosterone because the doctors that I knew were going to require parents' permission if you're a minor. Once my therapist saw all of that, she wrote me what is referred to as a T letter, where she basically wrote out saying that I would benefit from hormone replacement therapy. Thankfully, she also had a referral and a recommendation to an endocrinologist at Children's Hospital in Boston, Dr. Spack. So I was able to call up his office having this letter in hand and make an appointment, although it took 4 months wait for that appointment. So 4 months go by, and now at this doctor's appointment, well, I guess here's how it went down.
He wrote out my prescription for testosterone within like 2 hours. And so my mom was all like, whoa, like I didn't know this was happening so fast. And I was all like, whoa, I didn't know this was happening so fast. So she was all like, yeah, so I want to see like how he does this shot because I don't want you doing it by yourself. And I was like, okay, whatever, I don't care as long as I can shoot myself up with man today.
I definitely want to say I don't think at all it's a normal case to do first appointment, blood work, talking to the doctor, getting the prescription, getting the vial of tea and syringes, and doing the shot all in the first appointment. If the pharmacy hadn't had the tea, or if I hadn't been so adamant and my mom had been like, whoa, hang on, we got to put the pause on this, it would have been a week or two in order for me to be able to have done my first shot. I just lucked out on that day.
And eventually got the testosterone filled there, and they had a syringe to show me. And I failed horribly at it, so it was kind of good we were there to do it. But so I guess around 11, I injected testosterone into my body. And so today's my first day, like, being born, I guess. I'm an Obama baby. Oh crap. Okay, that's awesome.
And how I felt after my first endocrinologist appointment, and just merely hours after my first injection of tea, well...
And I feel really good. I feel like there's this huge weight that's just been lifted from my whole soul, I guess. And I'm ready to embrace life now as the person I'm supposed to be. So I guess it's kind of like being born, but being able to form like full sentences and walk and talk and like do all that fun stuff.
So from the time that I came out as trans around 15 and a half years old to the time I began on testosterone at 17 and a half, it was about 2 years where I knew that I wanted to take testosterone, but my process was slow in seeing the gender therapist, then getting the appointment for my testosterone. So I'm happy that those 2 years passed really quickly in my high school mind, and also the 7 years since starting have passed extremely fast as well. I just wanted to let you know about how I got on testosterone. Again, this is only my personal story. No, but I'm like really surprised that I actually still fit in this shirt. Oh my goodness. I've gained like 20 pounds since being on T. What?
Yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll update soon again. Okay, let's get